Okay, let's see if we still remember how to solve for n and how to manipulate factorials. You have a bunch of players, they don't say how many on the ice after practice, and they shake hands. And there were a total of 300 handshakes. So how many players must there have been? The number of handshakes you can get out of a group is NC2. 2 because it takes two people to shake hands. C because the order doesn't matter. If you have James shakes hands with Kevin or Kevin shakes hands with James, those are the same event. It doesn't matter which person you say first, it still represents two people clasping hands. So we have NC2, and that comes out to 300. From that, we have to work backwards and figure out what N was to start off. And no fair doing, trial and error. We'll have to do this algebraically. So our combination formula tells us that NC2 is n factorial. It's left number factorial over left minus right factorial, right factorial. And that comes out to 300. Well, we have n in two different places. That's not so good. Do you see how we can simplify this? Cancel it down. We need to get these two factorials to cancel against each other. This n factorial is the bigger one, so let's peel some numbers off of that and see if we can get a match. N factorial is n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 factorial over n minus 2 factorial. 2 factorial is just 2. I'm going to drop the exclamation mark, save a little bit of space. And all that comes out to 300. The n minus 2 factorials drop out, which is terrific. And we get n times n minus 1. I'm just going to multiply that out. Equals, and I'm going to multiply both sides by 2, so I get 600. Take the 600 to the left, and we get n squared minus n minus 600 equals 0. So this is fun. We need to come up with two numbers which add up to -1 and multiply to 600, and I believe those are going to be minus 25 and 24. Multiply that out, equals 0. So two possibilities. Either n is 25 or n is -24. Both of those numbers are valid as far as the quadratic is concerned, but if this has to be the number of hockey players during a tryout, -24 is not realistic. So we reject that value. There must have been 25 players.